Welcome to part 2 of the information presentation for week 6, as we now focus on the second part of step 7, summative evaluation. What is summative evaluation? Well, summative evaluation happens after course delivery with the purpose of proving both the value of the course and providing information that can be used in the next iteration of the course. In that respect, summative evaluation can also serve as formative evaluation for the next go-around. Your summative evaluation may involve gathering information from multiple sources, including focus groups, interviews, and surveys, to find out if the course goals were met. There are a number of evaluation models or approaches that could prove useful. One of them is Kirkpatrick's hierarchy of evaluation, generally referred to as his 4-level model. As with most models, it's not without some criticism. Still, the model has been around for a long time and is still used, including more recently in online learning. He breaks evaluation down into 4 basic levels: reaction, which is akin to satisfaction, learning, behavior, and results. These 4 levels combined can give you the total picture of the value of a course or instruction. However, some studies have actually shown little correlation between reaction and learning. Still, I consider reaction important because if it's negative, it's unlikely a learner will recommend your course to somebody else. Course survey evaluations on the academic level provide a good indication of students' reactions to the course. The same type of survey can be completed with a library skills workshop. You can ask questions such as, after attending this workshop, would you recommend this workshop to a colleague? And, to what degree did the material covered in this workshop meet or exceed your expectations? These types of questions, along with options for open-ended comments, can provide a measure of satisfaction or reaction to the instruction or training. The learning level is easily measured through those summative learning assessments that you created to align with your learning outcomes. Behavioral changes, according to Kirkpatrick, are more difficult to assess. But let's say you design some online training for library paraprofessionals. You could conduct a survey months after the instructional intervention to see whether the learners are actually applying the new knowledge and skills on the job. This would get at whether the learning transferred to the work context. Results are measured in terms of long-range impact, like better performance on the job, greater productivity, and job satisfaction. Other evaluation approaches, among many, include context evaluation, evaluative inquiry, and outcome-based evaluation, or OBE. Outcome-based evaluation is not limited to instruction only. It focuses on the difference a program or service makes on its participants. And that program could indeed be instructional, or at least include an instructional component. Many of the grants that I've written for the Institute of Museum and Library Services, for example, require an outcome-based evaluation plan as part of the proposal. Logic models are tools that are sometimes used in conjunction with OBE. So if your instruction is part of a larger program or change effort, a logic model is a useful way to conceptualize how the instruction factors into future impact. There are a number of logic model tools available, and I'll provide links to them at the end of this week's instruction. All in all, the purpose of summative evaluation is to make a judgment as to the overall value of the instruction across a number of variables, and hence a determination of whether it should continue to be offered. If you're interested in learning more about Kirkpatrick's model, please check out this week's additional resources. There you'll find a helpful table detailing the 4 levels, along with examples of evaluation tools and their relevance and practicality. There are also several articles, and one that details a case study of a training evaluation in an academic setting. I've also included a link to a brief chapter that takes a more critical stance on the model. Plus, you'll find additional resources on outcome-based evaluation. I hope you found this information presentation helpful as you continue to plan and develop your instruction. Thank you.